David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
We're already here. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing now! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Still the online ships are a pain.
If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Here,
General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stop your salvage companies while you can?
General quarters! General quarters! That was a huge team, but it was really accurate!
Destroyer Calypso has been destroyed.
Our reduction gear and shaft have been badly damaged. We're disengaging.
For another attack. Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized!
Losing the fleet is not an option. We can't give the wrong and the rest of the conservatives any footing. Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Base shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you'd like. There's plenty for the 2 of us.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the one from 3 strikes. They'd reject my report if it works.
Shut him up.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Bombs away.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, OCA would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Captain Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
Lost contact with the second platoon. They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
Their AA defense system has been destroyed.
Yeah, Trigger took care of the pricks.
Oh, you won.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. OSEA has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Major General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks, team. We'll walk. Picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
How many ships in port are still operational? Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate. Have our ships be sunk or stalled
hostile ground forces. Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capabilities should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Like this.
Forward MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
My God, until your rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Locked on, you're mine.
This thing only fires at 20 RPM. How are we supposed to hit them? Just shoot! Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems. Three strikes in a round. No joke! I lost control!
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Fighters exceeding super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes with among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. Leave it on time. Alpha Squadron, Eagle Squadron, clear to engage. We're running out of time. Don't waste it.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Enemy is firing.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Enyo was deemed such a threat.
Missile hit.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it wasn't the bad weather, we would be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Harper drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting to guide artillery fire drill. Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. You're gonna regret not bringing more of your friends. Gotcha, pal.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Target confirmed down. That was Fleet Commander Gleb Almazov on board. It's gonna take a long time to rebuild the fleet without him.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Four aircraft destroyed the entire port.
It's not a hallucination. It's a nightmare.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Breaking out of lock. Taking fire. Shaking off enemy lock. Strider 1, enemy behind you.
Warning, Incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? The terminal guidance! Get away from that UAV!
What do you mean? Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it! Salvation! The death of a bullion is a necessity!
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
If it's my time, all the more in the hands of 3
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. 5 minutes remaining. All SU-37s have been destroyed.
These guys are well trained. Would have been tough if we let him pound us.
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo! Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Hostile confirmed destroyed. Missile away. Strider 1, bandit on your tail. Strider 1, target acquired. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Target hit. Missile launched.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Fox 3. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Missile away.
You made that missile, Strider 2!
Thanks. Strider has my back, Trigger.
Missile away. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Imagine!
Strider 1, locked on target. Missile launched. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. The shell exploded. It's off the grid. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Picture it!
Target confirmed down.
3 minutes remaining.
In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Strider 1, watch your tail! Deliverance!
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, missile launched.
Target confirmed down.
Resupply.
With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank right. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Kawhi Malta won't be much of a threat. Behind the enemy.
Hostile confirmed destroyed. Strider 1, missile. 2 minutes remaining.
Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched. Railgun shell lost its target.
Strider 2, look out behind you.
Strider 1, target acquired. Fox 2. Miss, target still active. Strider 1, Fox 3. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, bandit splashed. One minute remaining.
Three strikes. Relax the drive.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Imagine we're just about to be killed. We're going to be killed fast. The captain wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. For your sins, your actions, and your vengeance, there has to be a reason. Three strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see it, duty officer? You don't, do you?
Missile launched.
Hostile has a lock.
Target shot down. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. Su-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Wes, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss? They've added a twist to their trick.
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
I have her. Fire.
Contact imminent.
Fire verification complete. Fire!
I've never been chased so hard by a man. I'll keep him busy. Shit.
Jesus, so this is how you fly.
Fox 3.
lost his mind.
There may only be one left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger. How dare you! I'll kill you! She was my one and only!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Marker drone down. Checkdown guidance terminated.
What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried. I'll just kill you. No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've gone through much worse than this.
Strider 1, missile launched.
I can tell. I know you're with me.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Marker drone down. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Here we go, Scream. We do this together. Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole. Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan will save 10 million lives from the illusion of this drone's victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted.
Fusion, no, stop it!
Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.